What up, YouTube? My name is Carly Fries, and today I'm going to be doing something that I saw recently on YouTube, or rather BookTube, which is the bookish part of YouTube where booktubers do videos on books and book-related things. And what I recently saw is that over Christmas time, and this is the third year in a row I believe, there's a group of booktubers who do an event called XMAS To You, which focuses on none other than Harry Potter. So since this is, my first month on YouTube and I just found out about this, of course I'm going to participate because, duh, Harry Potter. So XMAS To You actually has their own YouTube channel called XMAS To You. The first video that was posted on the channel for XMAS To You this year was by the booktuber Bookables. I'm going to leave the link to that video to her channel and to the XMAS To You channel in the description down below. And she did a Harry Potter tag, so I'm going to do the same. The first question of the tag is your favorite Harry Potter book. Actually, I find that a fairly easy question to answer because I think it's obviously Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the last book in the series, because it wraps up the whole series. There is the most action with the Battle of Hogwarts. It's the most emotional, and it's one of the longer books in the series, so as much as I love the first books, they're on the short side, so I'm gonna go with one of the books that you can spend even more time enjoying. Second question is your favorite movie, and for that one, I'm gonna have to go with a tie between the last two movies, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, for the same reason as the book being my favorite, but also Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is probably my second favorite book as well, because it's just the story with the Time Turner and Harry's godfather, and Lupin clearly being the most competent defense against the dark arts professor that they've ever had at Hogwarts in Harry's time there. And of course, Alfonso Cuarón directed it. To me, what he brought to that movie, it's the only one he directed, and it's just, there's something special about the way that he approached it. I mean, as much as I love like Chris Columbus and Mike Newell and David Yates and everyone, like Alfonso Cuarón, I think what he did with the movie was fantastic. Third question is my least favorite book, and I also think that's just as easy to answer. Order of the Phoenix. Hands down, done. Like, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is my least favorite book for 3 reasons. 1, as angsty and whiny as Harry is literally all the time, he's more so in Order of the Phoenix because Dumbledore's ignoring him, he's seeing into Voldemort's mind and that's fucking him up. And I mean, nobody can really blame him, but he's just more annoying than usual in that book. Number 2, Sirius dies. It's fucking sad. Number 3, Umbridge. Just Umbridge. Question 4 is parts of the books/movies that made you cry. I cry at books, and I cry at movies, like, a lot. I don't cry in real life. I cry at fictional characters and fictional events because they make me sadder than real life. Not ashamed. But I have to say that with the books, reading them for the first time, I was fairly young, so I don't remember crying until Deathly Hallows, because when that came out, I was, old enough to really understand what death meant, I guess. But during Deathly Hallows, I cried a lot, and I don't think it's just because of the deaths. Honestly, what I tell a lot of people is it's the way that J.K. Rowling writes. Especially the way she writes her deaths. When Fred dies, he has the ghost of his last laugh etched upon his face. And when Snape dies, look at me. I don't know why Snape is like an Italian vampire. I don't know where that came from. But as for the movies, I just cry at the Warner Brothers logos. Who doesn't cry at the Warner Brothers logos? Anybody who just went and saw Fantastic Beasts, I guarantee you that you teared the fuck up when that music and logo came up. If you didn't, get out. Question 5 is if you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be? Draco Malfoy. He is misunderstood. He isn't evil. Did you see him when Voldemort was hugging him? He was like, get this motherfucker off of me. He wanted nothing to do with Voldemort or the war. He literally just wanted to make his daddy love him. I mean, Tom Felton. What more is there to say? Question 6 is your favorite character, and I am always going to go with Severus Snape. He's the most complex character in the books. If Draco's misunderstood, then Snape is a goddamn anomaly. Like, you don't understand Snape's motives until the end, but there's just something about him that makes you want to trust him. He's always protecting Harry. You don't know why until the end, but you can see it. His reasons for that might be a little fucked up, but are we all a little fucked up? Question 7 is, what's your Patronus? And I, of course, did the Patronus quiz on Pottermore, and I was a little disappointed because I was kind of hoping for something like a giraffe because that's my favorite animal, or like a dolphin because that's just cool. But I really shouldn't have been surprised with my result because I love dogs. Really shouldn't have expected anything else because my dream is to own a house with a bigger house behind it full of dogs. Just dogs, no humans. Just dogs. Question 8 is, if you could pick a Deathly Hallow, which one would you choose? The Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, or the Cloak of Invisibility? And I'm no dummy. I'm going with the Cloak of Invisibility because death, you ain't getting me. What house would you be in? Since I do live in North America, technically, if I were a witch, I would go to Ilvermorny, and there I would be sorted into Thunderbird, which is for, I believe, adventurers. And I mean, I like adventure as much as the next person, but most days I'm not going to be going for a hike or rock climbing. I'm literally going to be in bed, like eating some sort of snack. As for Hogwarts, I'm a lot happier with my result there because I am a proud Hufflepuff. Ow, fucker! Honestly, lately I've been super happy because Hufflepuff's been getting the credit that they deserve since Fantastic Beasts was released. I know everyone's in love with Cinnamon Roll Newt Scamander because he's awesome and a badass and really good at magic. And they're right, because Hufflepuffs are awesome. Our common rooms are near the kitchen. So, midnight snack? Yes, please. Also, I may be a Hufflepuff, but I've got the Sword of Godric Gryffindor in my house. Fight me. Question 10 is, if you could meet any member of the cast, who would it be? I would meet Alan Rickman. If I could meet any cast member, living or dead, it would be him. If I had to choose a cast member who's alive, I would choose Emma Watson because she is a badass feminist. She's so smart. She's super hot, and I would love to just talk to her about literally anything. Question 11 is, have you ever played any of the Harry Potter video games? On my Game Boy Advance, I remember having one of the Harry Potter games. I believe it was Philosopher's Stone, because I vaguely remember having to play as Harry and sneak through the castle at night to go meet Draco in the dungeons for the duel. All I remember about the game is that I never finished it because it was so hard. There were like tiles that would fall and you would like fall through the ground, and there were monsters that would like attack you, and I literally just kept dying. That's all I remember. Question 12 is, if you were on the Quidditch team, which position would you play? I wouldn't. I'd probably be in the stands. Ooh, can I be the commentator? Question 13 is, were you happy with the ending? As for the books, yes, 100% satisfied. The movies, on the other hand, lacked one thing, and that's the fact that at the end, after his battle with Voldemort, Harry goes, snaps the Elder Wand in some grand gesture of heroism, throws it off a cliff. Super noble of him not to keep the Elder Wand, great. However, in the books, he uses the Elder Wand to repair his broken wand. In the movies, he doesn't do that. He literally could have had his original wand, but like an idiot, he's like, no. Classic Harry. And finally, question 14 is, how much does Harry Potter mean to you? The reason why I'm so fond of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the first book that I ever read by myself. So really, Harry Potter is what got me into reading. I don't know if I would like reading as much as I do if not for for Harry Potter. So that's it for the Harry Potter book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually going to do a little something special at the end, a challenge courtesy of Jesse the Reader in his video introducing Harry XMAS to You, which I'm going to include in the description down below as well. He challenged his viewers to draw one of the Harry Potter covers blindfolded, so I'm going to do that now. Which book do I choose? I think I'm gonna do Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire because it looks hard as hell. I can guarantee you that I can't draw a dragon with my eyes open. So this should be fun. I'm gonna be blindfolding myself with a Ravenclaw scarf, which is not mine, it's my roommate's. Yes, I live with a Ravenclaw and a Slytherin. Kill me. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So I think I'm gonna start out by drawing Harry down here in the corner. So here's Harry's head, and then he has a lightning bolt on his forehead, duh. And then I give some hair, and then I can't do much more than like a stick figure, so here he is on his broom, and then that's his broom. Oh, I know he has a cape on in the thing, so this is his cape. And then there's the eggs down here, right? And then there's like the golden egg in the middle. And then J.K. Rowling on the bottom. Okay, and then up here, I'm gonna do the dragon. Pray for me. So the dragon's body looks like this. It has a giant tail that goes down, and then he has 2 feet, right? And then he has 2 feet, and then, oh no, where am I? And then he has a big mouth that's open with teeth, and he's breathing fire on Harry's broomstick. And oh shit, I didn't do his face, and now I don't know where his face is. Okay, the dragon, I'm gonna guess it's here. I'm gonna give it an eye. Please let that be right. Did I do it? I'm gonna laugh so hard if I actually did it. Okay, and then on top, I do Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And is there anything left? Well, dragons have wings, so, because it also just kind of looks like I'm assuming it looks like a dinosaur. Okay. I didn't give Harry a face either. Harry, you don't get a face. You just don't get a face. And that's it, I think. So I'm gonna see how I did. Actually, you know what? That's not that bad. This is the final product. If you compare it to the original, everything's there, basically. The only regret is that Harry doesn't really have a face. He just has a lightning bolt. Like, his whole face is just a lightning bolt. And also the fact that the dragon's eye kind of looks like a period in the middle of the sentence. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. But if the title weren't there, tell me you wouldn't have been able to tell that it was Goblet of Fire. Like, it's fairly obvious, so. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below how you thought I did during the blindfolded drawing challenge and whether or not you're going to participate in Harry XMAS as well. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Okay, bye!